if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch episode 19 of anime Steins, so let's get to it. Let's go. Alright, let's see. What do we do next? Hmm. 19th, right? Wait, Moyako was her name. What is... Does she want to jump? Is this because we changed the line? So we made a few changes. Yes, I was right, her name is Mayaka. We haven't seen her in a while. We went from 0.3 to 0. Probably 5. We didn't see the new number of the on the divergence matter after we changed Rukaku's fish, but it seems to imply that in this world line that we are in right now, Moeka, maybe because she feels helpless, like she can't achieve her goals, like in the timeline 0.3, so she decides to take her own life because she feels, well, not desperate. Desperate is not the right word. Very depressed, I don't know, because she couldn't do what she wanted, and we still don't know, I think, who FB is. Maybe someone close to her, maybe someone she admires, and she was doing all of this for FB. As we saw when she shot Mayushi, she kept repeating that. So maybe we will learn more about her motivations and her wishes. Maybe she really wanted that time machine, to save FB, bring them back to life, change something. So she must have her own motivations too. Komima? He feels really down after Fairies and Rukaka. Okay, the sand is falling, that's a good sign. Yeah, he has to tell the same thing over and over again. Endless apoptosis. Um, this meal looks nice. I like instant noodles. Yeah, the date has changed a day later. It goes back a day. Mm-hmm. That's sweet. But if what happened before the opening has already happened, then he won't even be able to talk to Mayaka if she really has died. So they're already at the festival, and he is looking for Mayaka. See, she's not even answering. Two or 3 days only. Yeah, would they really just freely give out her address to anyone who just calls? So that's her address, and she probably jumped from this very building. I wouldn't really recognize the building. Yeah, but the body, so she didn't survive the fall. The policeman is like, "Are you okay?" Obviously, if he's asking, he might be someone close to her, and you just told him she died. No, he's not okay. Now he can't change anything with the message. But Mayuri still dies. So even though Maeka, see, it's not. When we had to repeat it over and over again, she also died a lot from the accidents, etc. So it really did seem like it was her own fate. Oh, cute. At least in this world line. No. I'm getting a bit confused. So in this timeline, she never even kind of interacted with them, or maybe at least other lab members didn't interact with her at all. If we're just going back and back, but we didn't undo her wish yet. Wait, someone is sitting in the corner. That's her. So they probably did meet. She's repeating FB again, and they are not answering. So when she sent this message, so this person FB seems to be using her. So she does what he orders, but when she's unable to, he has no use for her, just doesn't answer. He tries to grab the phone away from her. That looks very scary. Poor. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Even though in this world line she didn't shoot Mayushi, he still saw it happen and has hatred for her. was very obsessed. There should be some reason for it. Okay, so she changed her phone, but then when she did that wish and didn't change her phone, she managed to contact with FB. But when she did change her phone, she couldn't contact him anymore. So, talking about when she sent this email at the first place. Well, or maybe nothing has changed. It's not that you're reading Steiner, but it's like you were still at the same moment, it's still continuation, so the world line didn't change. They have to check the divergence number. Yeah, maybe she dismissed the message. Write that you are the FB and give her a nod. Yeah, see? I think other people in apartment building can hear it, probably. They might call the police or even go themselves to check what's going on. Yeah, see, people are already wondering, like, what the heck is going on? She looks so scary. Okay. Yeah, so in this world line they did meet, just the other lab members probably don't know about her. Because Kurisi said, like, I don't know her who she is. Yeah, that probably won't look good for him, don't you think? Oh my god. Wouldn't she think that he is assaulting her though? Like, the door is open, she was screaming. Would you really think that it's consensual? Like, come on. These neighbors. She beat him. So he did kiss her. So it was assault though. That woman. She should have called the police. But when she changed her phone, shouldn't her SIM card and number remain the same? And it's still the same world line where she jumps off the roof, so probably, yeah, it didn't end this well, right, for her. So FB kept not answering, or maybe said something hurtful in the end, like, don't write to me anymore. And that was enough to send her over the edge. Saved her. So she feels like she owes him, this person. Like a mother. So it's not a he, it's a she. So I think he's. Wait. Not jumping off? So maybe that time when she thought she would jump off, FB wrote her like, "We need you. Do some job for us." That's why she felt saved. But then when she was of no use to them, she felt like useless and depressed again. And then she actually hanged herself, and that's how she died. Because I think he said, "You died alone in this room." I mean, he's been super harsh to her in this episode, but I guess I could understand because she did shoot Mayushi. Don't want even. Yeah, he also gave her place in a lab. I think that's what he's thinking. Like, I also invited you in, and you betrayed us. Wait, the time has stopped again, and it sounded like a door has opened. Yeah, but she would only recognize like their number. You can't just write it's from FB from another number. Maybe she'll be a little impressed by his speech. That he cares so much about someone. But there's no one that cares so much about her. She told him where the IBN is. Okay, that was a very stressful episode. I think I was more silent than usual. But yeah, I felt bad for Mayaka here. Also, it's a world line where she didn't kill anyone yet. So, just looking at her, it seems like I don't know what happened to her in the past, but probably she was maybe severely depressed. She felt really worthless, and like her life maybe is worthless. I don't know the reason for this. Of course, maybe we will get a bit more of a backstory or explanation on her motivations and what led to her to this point. But somehow FB did find her and wrote to her, and they only talked in messages. So it seems like, yeah, when she was ready to jump the first time, so she was suicidal for a while, and she was going to commit suicide. Jumping off that building, and at that exact moment FB has wrote to her like, I have a task for you, we have a job for you, you are needed. That's what she wanted to hear, that she is not worthless, that someone does need her, she is useful to someone, so like, in a sense someone cares about her, right? And then when she did, so in this world line she did steal this IBN, she got it and she put it in that safe. I assume she would say FB where it is. And it's been here for how long? For some time. Would it still be there if FB already knows where it is? Wouldn't they take it? But it seems like in the end she did declare like the location of IBN to Ocarine so he could go and get it, even though his goal was to find FB themselves to send the message from their phone to undo that D-mail. In any case, like trying to go through the line of events, she did manage to do a task but in the 0.3, it came to the point where FB kept giving her orders and finally gave her an order to go there, retrieve the three of them, Kurisu, Daru, Karin, and kill anyone else who's there. So if she would do anything that FB ordered, there must have been an order to kill Mayusha. Otherwise, she wouldn't like have to do it. Just take the ones she needs and go with them, like capture them. Mayusha wouldn't be able to stop her, right? So must have been a direct order. In any case, in this world line, it seems like there were no more tasks for her, so she did become useless and worthless even for FB. And she kept trying to reach to them, to this person who's maybe a woman, maybe a man, we still don't know. But they weren't answering, And so a few days have passed, they still were not answering, and she thought, now even this person, even they don't need me anymore, so now I really have no place in this world. And that's when she tried to take her life again, and this time she succeeded in that. She did it in a different way, and that's how I can draw this theory that the jumping off the roof was before that attempt was before that, because in this world line, Ocarine all said that you died in this very room, and we were shown like a little glimpse of her hanging in so most likely it was her. It was a silhouette, but I think it was implied. That's why the thing is, when Ocarine was saying, I will do anything to save Mayusha, I'm ready to change the world just to save someone that I care deeply for. She felt that speech really deeply, because it meant to her that it is possible, that this person, Ocarine, he cares for someone this deeply, that he's ready to do anything for them. And I think when she looked at her hand that he grabbed very tightly, that's also was contributing to that thought, that he was attacking me so harshly because he cares so much for Mayushi, he wants her to survive. And it seems like she asked, I killed someone, but I think maybe he told, maybe I missed, he said like, you killed Mayusha or something, I have to kill Mayusha. So she should have kind of the full picture. She would understand, okay, I killed this person in the future, that's why he's so mad at me. What I'm trying to get at is that something that she longs for, that she would be the person that someone cares for so much, that they are getting like so emotional and ready to do anything and attack other people just for the sake of someone they care for. That's why she was so impressed and decided to disclose this information. So that was a bit hard to watch, and as I said, I do understand why he's so harsh on her. It's just also like how I was raised. You are not supposed to hurt women, even though I'm a woman myself, right? You still have this instilled in you, right? That you can't hurt a woman, you can't punch them or anything else. Obviously in self-defense you could try to kind of negate the damage, but in this case he openly assaulted her a few times, even punching her in the face, and also I think he kissed her to make it seem like nothing is happening, even though like it's strange that that woman that looked into the door really believed that they are just like being freaky there with the open door. Like, and he is on top of her, wouldn't, and she was screaming, wouldn't you think that he broke into this room, into this flat, and attacked her? I think that would be the first logical conclusion to kind of maybe try to ask if everything is okay, and then call the police if you think that something is really fishy. You might risk interrupting these people, but it's better than letting someone get away with this kind of crime. So I thought it's a bit strange that this woman really believed in this and walked away. That wasn't very responsible on her part, but in any case, what I was trying to say, it was uncomfortable for me watching how he was so physical with Mayaka, and I do feel bad for Mayaka, despite what she did in another world line where she shot Mayushi. I can still feel sorry for her because it looks like she's in deep pain herself. She has some very severe problems in her life, and we saw that she even took her life, so I can't help but feel sorry for her. And maybe in the next episode, if we try to find FB, find some more information, undo the email. Like when we get to that 1 point something divergence number, how would the world look? Can you really like save everyone, right? What would Mayaka's life be like? Will we be able to save Mayusha? Okay, maybe we will be able to save Mayusha. Maybe she will live for a long time. But would Kurisu survive in this world line? Yeah, I was talking about this before. How would Mayaka's life would be in that world line where Mayusha does survive? Like, can you really have everything, or there can't be some gain without the loss? Right, what I'm trying to get it. So these are some, because in life, in real life, I don't think that a picture perfect ending is always possible, right? So in this chain of events, some people will have a better destiny ahead of them, some will have worse, and you can't make it perfect for everyone. Okay. Yeah, I really had a lot of thoughts after this episode. I was like watching silently for most of the time, but I really had a lot to say after it, and I think I would still talk some more, but I feel like I keep repeating some of the points, so maybe later, or maybe you will write something in the comments if you have any thoughts, you have something to add without spoilers, of course. We can also discuss that. But yeah, I think that would be it for today. I think I said all the main things that I wanted to kind of discuss in here. So yeah, that would be it for today. As I said, please comment if you want to talk about something. We'll meet at the next episode, so thank you for watching and see ya.